The nostalgic necrophiliac. Unsettling sorrow stained and stitched into the mind of a man whose heartstrings would only bring the sting of loss, like flaws pushing into the gum surrounding a tooth, scarlet secreting to the surface, removing any impurities in the process. Forget skeletons in a closet. A necropolis of bodies barely buried brings benign beauty back into what had already died. He consistently tried to confide in the dried bodies till nights where he cried, refusing to accept the reality of relationship shifts. He had become a man who found warm comfort in creepy cold corpses cuddling closely cause catastrophe caused chaos, creating crazy chasms concluding in curtains closing in the cusp of communion and climax. How much longer would this last? Was he doomed to fuck friends and family who had flaked or simply fallen off for the rest of his life? Or was he to seek out new connections with people who still had life, only to eventually accept the inevitable fate of others, as even the new friends will eventually pass through the death portal because it seemed like it was only he who was truly immortal? Early morning moans, followed by a cacophony of cries each time his cock dies, concluding another seminal ceremony. An attempt to seed the cemetery once again with his life, to breed his hereditary desire through the night, but knowing there was no use. Time only moves forward, never back. Life only evolves, and it stays on track. Perhaps the reason these friends were always only there for a season or a few is due to the karmic responsibility each had. Sad as it may be, maybe accepting that nothing is permanent and letting go of what used to be and what could have been is the best way to enjoy life. To accept the ebbs and flows, to love and let go, to enjoy intimacy while it's alive and soak it in by taking it slow. 4 blue scorpions scurry from the north and rest on the head and heart of the man who now lay peacefully in the cemetery of the dead and dark.